So how does Entertainment Weekly give the new Nicolas Cage movie a D+, but Roger Ebert gives it 4 stars?
Well, he liked it.
No, he loved it.
Yeah, it's a, you know.
But this is more to what I thought. I can't wait to see this movie though, because Nicolas Cage. I've been waiting to see a bad Nicolas Cage movie.
What, Ghost Rider wasn't bad enough?
That was like years ago. Oh. And his Bangkok Dangerous wasn't bad enough. This just looks terrible.
Like, the thing about Bangkok Dangerous, too, that got me is, like, I saw it promoted, like, on posters. That was about it. I didn't see a whole lot else.
Well, it was a remake, too.
Yeah. The guy needs to, start making some real movies. Show that he's an actor.
Have you ever seen The Wicker Man?
No. Is that good?
No. But for purely comedic...
but it's supposed to be a scary movie. Isn't it?
No.
Or a spooky movie?
No. Well, it's supposed to be. The thing is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. He is so terrible in it. I mean, I can't even do the movie justice by telling you how terrible it is. I mean, it is so... There is a scene where, towards the end of the movie, Nicolas Cage is in a bear suit, and he's going to save this girl who's about to be killed or something like that. And he's running through the forest in a bear suit, and then he runs up to a woman and punches her in the face in the bear suit. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my fucking life. I'll send you the YouTube link because there's a YouTube video of it. It is the most surreal thing in the world. It just him in a bear suit, and he beats up women in that movie. He's supposed to be a cop,
damn,
and
really?
he takes on Lily Sobieski, punches her in the face and knocks her out. It's awesome.
Oh damn!
It's so ridiculous.
I like Lily Sobieski.
I do too, but he punches her in the face. Like she's a formidable foe. Nicolas Cage needs to punch her in the face and knock her out.
In a bear suit.
Oh, no, not in the bear suit. He punched her before this. He punched a different woman when he was wearing the bear suit. I'll have to send you that video, dude. Okay. It was awesome.
It's too much. And we're back. This is Elliot Serrano and Jose Melendez coming to you from Dreamland Comics in Schaumburg, Illinois. Thank you for joining us here on the Comic Culture Warrior YouTube channel. We got, yet again, someone had a comment on our reviews. And we've been talking too much Marvel lately. Okay, this is one of those things. First, if we don't talk enough Marvel, people get on us for it. Mm-hmm. If we talk too much DC, people say, why aren't you talking about Marvel? Mm-hmm. Now, just so you know, you've got our hands tied, because if we rip DC, you don't like it.
Yeah.
Right?
Some people
don't like it. Most people. You don't like it. But you understand that that's kind of how this show works. We're either going to love it, or we're going to hate it. There's not a whole lot of in between for us.
And we don't set out just to review most Marvel books. We do review probably the most Marvel books, but that's because, first of all, they put out the most books. And second of all, they put out most of the worst books out there.
True.
So the things that we review are either, one, books that we really want to push, regardless if they're good. Invincible, Action Comics, Rebels.
Right.
Across the board. With companies, or we're going to review something that's really, really, really bad. There's just so much that's in the middle that we just can't make enough time for it.
No.
I mean, there are perfectly good, mediocre books out there that we can talk about, but then these reviews and this conversation will talk to every other YouTube video out there, where it's just people, yay, nay, it was good, no, it wasn't, and it's just really fucking boring.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why we go with two ends of the spectrum. If we really, really like something, so we're passionate about it. If we really, really hate it, we're going to be passionate about it. The stuff that's in between, it just doesn't elicit any passion. It's just kind of there, and that's why we don't get to a lot of the stuff.
Right.
And that's kind of why we review the stuff that we review.
So it's not, again, that we're trying to ignore anything or that we don't like something in particular. It's just the old, we want these conversations really to be interesting, and it's hard to have an interesting conversation about a book that you can neither praise to high heavens or rip a new one if you want. But anyway, let's talk about a book on that note. Let's talk about a book just to make some folks happy out there, a DC book. And we're only bringing this up is because Jose and I were especially critical of what had been going on with the Superman books recently. Superman number 686. Again, World Without a Superman, which is really, to me, again, just redundant, repeating. But at least this time, they're doing some interesting stuff with it. And in Superman, James Robinson introduces Metropolis to Mon-El.
And thank God that Renato Guedes is back.
Yes.
Because, man, the art that was in here in the last few issues was fucking awful.
Right.
Thank God he's back. I never knew how much I liked the guy until I saw this issue. I'm like, thank God.
But it's
somebody competent.
And I remember, and for me, as an old-time Legion fan, I used to love Mon-El back in the Paul Levitz, Keith Giffen days. I mean, he's got the crappiest weakness out there. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's vulnerable to lead in the air, and if you shoot him, you can kill him. But bullets aren't going to bounce off him. Mm-hmm. But he's still a really cool character, and having him in a modern-day setting, kind of filling in for Superman, is an interesting concept. One that actually, I'm surprised no one's done this before. And to me, the most clever bit, not to get too much into detail, is the secret identity that they set up for him.
Yeah, it's okay.
I thought it was kind of clever because, again, the science police in Metropolis should get as much attention as, say, the major crimes unit, the Gotham police in the Batman books, and you never seem to get that same sort of attention to the
No, I think
Gotham.
Now they're getting more attention in the comics than they have in the entire continuity.
Right, because Johns and Robinson recognize the importance of them. So I liked it. It was a solid book.
And you know what I kind of like? I kind of like all these flashbacks though too, where it's people. They're flashbacks of people talking to Superman, but you never really see Superman in the flashbacks.
Right.
It's like either just his cape or his silhouette or the back of his head. I kind of like that. That was actually pretty cool.
That was a clever storytelling device because, again, Superman's not in the Superman book.
So, I mean, yeah, it is pretty cool. I like the way that they handled that.
Yeah. Or you see the back of his head.
Mm-hmm. I just said that.
And then, of course, I like right here where the Guardian addresses with Mon-El that one thing that we had talked about when it came to the Invincible fight, or
in the Action Comics.
Action Comics, exactly, where superheroes need to start taking into consideration where they're throwing the bodies, right off the bat, right here, which just goes to show how really smart it is. The only thing they need to do right now is the Guardian's costume seriously needs an update.
You know what though? I don't mind it. It's all right. It doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah. The purple and gold.
It's blue.
Well, it looks like purple there.
But it's blue. Yeah. It's always been blue and gold.
Yeah. Maybe what he's in Notre Dame, Fighting Irish or something?
Maybe.
Yeah. What do you say on a scale 1 to 4 stars? What would you give this book?
Since when do we?
I'm just saying.
Don't try mixing shit up now, man. We're like 150 episodes in this thing. You want to do stars?
Try it. Give it a try. Give it a feel. What would you give it? I give it 2.5 stars.
I give it a thumbs up. How do you like that? I liked it better than Action Comics.
Yes. No, this book was better than Action Comics.
I mean, the art and the feel and the story, I like the flashbacks coming back for. The bringing John Henry Irons back into it. He's going to become Steel again to help out with everything.
Right.
So, yeah, as critical as I was, James Robinson does, in Greg Rucka in Action Comics, laid the groundwork, and it looks like it might be okay. We'll see if they can pull it off, though. But right now, it does have my attention again, and it does clean up some of the problems that I thought that the books were having in the last couple months.
True, I agree. All right, so there you go. Happy?
And I'm really sick of seeing this fucking ad every time I read a DC comic. It breaks up. It's like, oh my god, Flash Rebirth is in your face. I'm really tired of it. I can't wait for it to come out next week so I don't have to see these fucking ads anymore.
I'm just curious as to see how having Barry Allen back is going to affect everything. So.
Well, they're just going to kill him again after 6 issues. Did you know that?
Really?
No, I don't know.
All right, we'll end this segment on that, and when we come back, we'll have even more jibber jabber about we don't know what.